out there, all you YouTubers. Sorry, I got the subway going by and the trains. Anyway, this is Smoke Slow for you, coming at you. Everybody enjoying all the money they're, the funny money, monopoly money they're printing up? As you see, it's very easy to just keep printing money, you know, just as you would any other documents. You know, you can go to, you know, you can go to places such as, oh boy, what's that? They got the easy button. You know the store I'm talking about. And there's a whole, they even have a name for the print area there where they print massive documents for people. But getting back to the, you know, the United States government, the mint, I guess it is, that's printing this worthless paper. Okay, I'll tell you now. On my last video to you, I think I had told you we're up to 12 trillion with a T, as in trouble. Okay, 12.3 trillion. Now I heard tonight on the news, as of March, let me sure on the date here, it's Friday, March 20th, 09, that it's 9.3 trillion deficit. Okay, 9.3 trillion deficit. But I don't know if that they added in the money that Obama is still asking for, which is over, I think it's another 3.7 trillion with a T for trouble money, okay, to supposedly bail us out. People, we do not have the gold. I can't stress this enough, and I want you to remember, for all you who are tuning in to me right now, Smoke Slow for you, or Smoking Slow, as I like to be called, we do not have the gold to back up the play money we're making. Okay? You can print all the money, you can print warehouses, print a whole state, 12 stories high of phony money. If you don't have the precious metal to back it up in your reserves, you know, your banks on this land, okay, you are printing worthless. You might as well be printing, how can I say it again? Monopoly money, kids, card, anything. Oh man, we're done. Obama, he seems to be a cool cat, okay? Even though he messed up last night with a thing, a little bit, you know, a little bit, okay? You know, with saying the Special Olympics because of the way he bowled and that, okay? But he's starting to, I think he realizes we're fucked. But he's smoking slow about it because that's the type of person he is. It's like, well, you know, I'll just keep hitting it with what you think I should do, you know, which is money, and more money. You know, paper now. We're talking about paper. Okay, basically, if you want to get technical, I think the paper has silk threads woven through it, okay, which, you know, gives it strength and durability, you know, to last, other than regular straight out paper. For those of you that don't know, it's got like silk threading, like molded into the paper to give it strength, almost like a more of a cloth type material. Okay, and this is why the paper lasts as long as it does, you know, instead of just tearing apart very easily and, you know, wasting away. But people, if you have any things of value and stuff like that, even your money, go to, like, let's say coin stores, okay, and buy gold. Straight out, buy gold. If you want to buy some platinum too, stick with your precious metals, man. Gold, silver, platinum, palladium, okay? But especially gold and even silver. Look at what happened with gold. I don't know, maybe somebody is listening to me. Gold jumped $76, I think it was just yesterday. All right? Okay? That's good, okay? But see, you got to hop on the train also. Get yourself into gold, okay? But take your time and see what it's going to do, or unless you want to just hop on, you know, at the price it is right now. But get into the metals, because here's a thing for you. We can print all the money forever. We can just keep that thing going, man. Those presses, man, to keep reloading ain't plenty. Keep just print and print and print and print all the money in the world. I mean, just forget about it, okay? But you can't do that with gold, okay? Other than gold's aesthetic qualities, such as being very nice looking, you know, and being basically, gold is like impervious to everything. Acids, corrosion of every kind, you name it, gold will still come out shining. I happen to do, you know, stuff like dealing with metallurgy, okay, and being a bit of an archaeologist, a metal detectorist, you know, which you know, you go around and you do. Whenever you get gold out of the ground, it comes out like, I don't care if it's 10 inches down on the ground, a ring or a coin. Bang, you pop it out, you just, the dirt falls away from it, which has a habit of doing with gold. And that gold is shining, is like the day it went in there. And yet, for it to have sank 10 inches in the ground, and you know, you detect it and you dig it out, it would have had to have fallen in there about close to 100 years ago. Okay? Depending on the soil. But, okay, anywhere from 50 to 100 years, depending on the soil type. But that's besides...
All right, cool with you, crowbar.
That's one of my sound effects going off there, okay? Or is it? Hey, somebody's handing me a crowbar. Anyway, please try to get yourself into precious metals, okay? They are not, how is the word expendable right? I don't know. There is not an endless supply of precious metals, and our monetary system throughout the world basically bottoms out on precious metals. I've spoke of this before in my previous videos. It bottoms out on our precious metals, each country having them in that. Supposedly we hold other countries' precious metals in our Federal Reserves and Fort Knox and stuff, okay? All right, but we don't, no way, have, what is it up to now, 9.3 trillion? Plus, if you add in Obama's 3.7 that he still wants, brings it up to 13 trillion with a T, trouble. And this is a bottomless thing. Watch, you watch now. I predicted 10 years ago, maybe 11, to a guy that someday some devices in that are not going to be running on like the CDs anymore, where, you know, where you spin, the devices spin a disc and a laser reads them and all that. They're going to be like a block of RAM, random access memory, like you just clip into a computer, and the device just reads through it. You know, I'm not too hip on computer stuff like that, but I know that, you know, the basics of what I'm trying to say. And basically that's what you have now in all your iPods and cell phones, and all of this stuff is now like basically a block of let's say silicone with all the integrated circuits and all this stuff inside of it, and it's just being read through, okay? You know, no more moving parts, no more moving parts like the spinning